Kahlil Gibran's The Prophet is a poetic masterpiece that transcends time and culture, exploring the essence of human experience with wisdom and lyrical beauty. Set in the fictional city of Orphalese, the story unfolds as Almustafa, a prophet who has lived among the people for 12 years, prepares to board a ship that will take him back to his homeland. As he awaits departure, the townsfolk gather, seeking his insights on life's greatest questions. What follows is an unforgettable series of poetic discourses that touch on universal themes such as love, freedom, work, pain, and death. The story begins with Almustafa gazing longingly at the sea, his heart heavy with the bittersweet emotion of departure. The people of Orphalese, who have come to revere him, beg him to share his wisdom one last time before he leaves. Among them is Almustafa, a seer who recognizes the profound truths Almustafa holds within. Her request prompts a cascade of poetic reflections, each revealing deep truths about the human condition. Almustafa's discourse on love is perhaps the most celebrated. He speaks of love as a boundless force that exalts and humbles, a force that does not possess but liberates. He portrays love as a transformative power, urging the listener to embrace its trials and triumphs equally. This perspective sets the tone for the rest of the teachings, which similarly emphasize balance, acceptance, and the interconnectedness of all things. When asked about marriage, Almustafa describes it as a union that preserves individuality while fostering mutual growth. He uses the metaphor of two trees that grow side by side but do not overshadow each other, highlighting the importance of both unity and independence. His words resonate as an ode to love that respects personal freedom. On children, Almustafa's wisdom transcends conventional notions of parenthood. He speaks of children as life's longing for itself, emphasizing that they are not possessions but individuals with their own destinies. Parents, he advises, should guide without imposing, allowing their children to find their own paths. Work, according to Almustafa, is love made visible. He elevates the mundane act of labor into a spiritual practice, emphasizing its role in connecting individuals to the greater whole. He encourages the people to find joy and purpose in their work, seeing it not as a burden but as an expression of life's creative force. Almustafa's reflections on freedom delve into the paradox of liberation. He cautions against seeking freedom from responsibilities and desires, suggesting instead that true freedom lies in embracing them. He portrays freedom as a state of mind, one that transcends external constraints and arises from self-awareness and acceptance. On pain, Almustafa offers solace by reframing it as a necessary part of growth. He compares pain to a bitter potion that heals the inner self, encouraging the people to see their suffering as a teacher. His words serve as a reminder of the resilience of the human spirit and the transformative power of adversity. When addressing joy and sorrow, Almustafa reveals their intrinsic connection. He describes them as inseparable, like two sides of the same coin. Joy, he explains, is often born from sorrow, and sorrow deepens the capacity for joy. This interplay reflects the broader theme of duality that runs through his teachings. On giving, Almustafa extols the virtue of generosity, emphasizing that true giving comes from the heart. He urges the people to give not out of obligation but as an act of love, reminding them that the act of giving enriches both the giver and the receiver. Almustafa's insights on time challenge conventional perceptions. He speaks of the eternal present, urging the people to live fully in each moment. He portrays time as a river flowing endlessly, encouraging them to embrace life's continuity rather than clinging to the past or fearing the future. On good and evil, Almustafa presents a nuanced view, suggesting that both exist within every individual. He encourages the people to recognize and accept their dual nature, emphasizing that understanding one's flaws is the first step toward growth. His words inspire a sense of compassion and self-awareness. As the ship arrives, Almustafa's farewell is poignant. He reminds the people that his teachings are not absolute truths but reflections of their own wisdom. He urges them to look within themselves for guidance, leaving them with a sense of empowerment and self-reliance. The Prophet is more than a collection of philosophical musings, it is a guide to living a life of authenticity and purpose. Each discourse resonates with timeless relevance, offering insights that speak to the heart and soul of humanity. Gibran's poetic prose elevates the ordinary to the extraordinary, inviting readers to explore the depths of their own existence. Through Almustafa's words, Gibran weaves a tapestry of universal truths that transcend cultural and temporal boundaries. The Prophet is a celebration of life in all its complexity, a testament to the enduring power of love, and a call to embrace the beauty of the human journey. Its message lingers long after the final page, inviting readers to return to its wisdom time and again.